surprise, I bought more stuff. I'm gonna get this stuff assembled and then I'm gonna do a little bit more organizing and then we're gonna kind of get stuff figured out for next week and possibly look at the Toyota to see what parts we can get for that bad boy. There's hardboard under this, by the way. I literally got this all done, ready under that, and moved it back, got this in ready for that video, and it all fell through. We're bouncing back. And I gotta build the new pad, which has old siding and then cardboard, because she leaks a little bit. Found a rusty piece of the brake pad and caliper off of this thing in my brother's driveway, so could be why we lost some brakes. This is the whole basis of everything. We might add a shelf or so in here. That's all garbage. I need a garbage can, also need a broom, but here is the work area, and then I'll have the bike area here. That's probably gonna stay over there, and then I'll have a stand with my big bike probably right here. And now, the speakers my dad recently bought me for the CR-V went out, which are actually the Kenwoods from that box, but I have the stock ones in the box. So we're gonna replace those so I can get my nice sound back, because I'll tell you what, it's a little staticky. Pop the cover off, unscrew all these guys, and then you just undo whatever wiring there is. It's pretty windy out here. Do some plier engineering and get this thing to stay on. Okay, I'm gonna go do the other one, leave the covers off so I can test them, make sure they work properly, and then we'll be good to go. Safe to say that those are good now. Man, I love this place. I love it. It's so cool.
Millions. One lucky guess the chance to win $1 million in cash. The first military jet flying to bring awareness to breast cancer, early detection, and supporting survivors of this disease. The jet became the standard jet trainer of many countries around the world and was used primarily in the Eastern Bloc of Europe as a military fighter trainer jet, and in some cases as their primary military jet. Nearly 3,000 of these aircraft were built, serving with more than 30 countries. Once the Iron Curtain really came down a number of years ago, people in the West found that these jets were really pretty simple to work on, great performance, relatively inexpensive to own for a jet.
Hold downwind. Hold. Go.
Oh, he's up!
Oh yeah, beautiful job. Oh, they got a big cheer from the crowd. Yeah, we got him. Let's bring him up here and get him to a safe altitude for skydiving. Well, they say Red Bull gives you wings. I hope they gave him a parachute. All right, Huggy, we're climbing through. We're going through about 750 feet now. We got to get up to 2,500 feet. So we're going to keep climbing. And he'll release when he thinks it's time.
So Caleb will release it instantly up with the parachute so he can start affecting his landing.
And he's gone.
Bombs away.
And he's got to shoot.
Look like a dot in the sky. You'll see these rolls he's doing 420 degrees per second, basically about a roll and a quarter every second. speed limits of this aircraft. Brad got interested in aviation before he could even walk, and he got to start very early flying RC model aircraft at the age of 8 years old. He said nothing's been able to slow him down. He's pretty much addicted to anything with speed and a motor. Like his other two hobbies, drag boats and snowmobiling. He's also an avid model airplane pilot. Now these maneuvers you're seeing him do, you'll notice the plane looks completely out of control, and then all of a sudden it's aptly named. The high-performance MXS and its two-seat brother, the MX2, are built in Perth, Australia, the southwest corner of Australia. The F-16 you're going to see later today, 9G capable, and we're going to talk about 14 of this aircraft, double what the Super Hornet can do. It's the same amount of stress, not only on the airplane, but on the human body. Now, Brad's head weighs about 11 pounds, and at 14 Gs, his neck is flying slow, that beautiful MXS aircraft. Give him a wave out there, show left. There's only 7 flying in the world now, 6 in the arsenal when the U.S. entered World War II, but it was the most numerous available. Definitely outperformed by the P-38. The P-40 was cheaper about. The P-40 was much easier to build and maintain, and most importantly, it was already in.
Long nose. Whoa. Well, that was fun. Today we're back in the shop, and the goal is, 1, I need a chunk of wood for our wobbly TV, and I'm gonna paint it. And 2, me and Melissa painted these pots, and I'm gonna try to clear coat mine. I'm not sure how it's gonna work. I just have this Rust-Oleum 2x ultra cover, and yeah, we're gonna try that out. But first, we're gonna do the chunk of wood and paint it black, just so it doesn't look like a complete chunk of wood. And we're using 2x6 because that's what I mostly have, and I just need a section about that big or so. Yeah, and that's my paint booth I just made. Cut it out. Also got my nifty little paint booth light. We're all set. Turn that bad boy on. Right now I'm on this lake shore, sitting in the sun. I'm sure it'll hit me. What you know about that airsoft, huh? That bad boy's like an 09 from the good days. I was trying to take this CRV handle apart because I need a handle for my CRV, and I was gonna sand this one down to paint it, but that little black pin, it has like a tri-tip, and this black pin is pretty much impossible for me to get off, so I think I'm just gonna cut them and then find machine screws that are near that size and just put screws in or something. I ended up just cutting the tips so I'm able to get the exact same size I need. Gotcha, bitch! Just like that, the handle's ready for a Derek paint job. For comparison, that's what it started out as. It honestly wasn't that good of a paint job, and this one's already kind of sanded down, but you get the point. Small part done, and now I'm all pink. I even took the little rubber piece off. Almost cracked all the way through, so please don't crack all the way. But it's official. I'm being official. This is a full paint booth. Block is done for now. Turned out pretty okay. Now it's time for my little pot to see if clear coat is okay as I get my little finger greases all over it. The thing about all these boxes is I have all this cardboard, so I can just go ahead and swap this stuff out. Alrighty, here goes nothing. That light keeps dying, so we're using the beaten bat. While that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and get these jack stands out and test them out on the Toyota and check the brakes on the Toyota. I'm also gonna be leaving the Toyota on them so that I can basically gain trust and realize that they hold something for a long time. All right, we got Yoder up. We have absolutely no brake pad, metal to metal for sure. That side didn't even have a brake pad, so this rotor is absolutely screwed. And then the other side, the driver's side, it basically has brand new pads. Same with this side, so I don't know what sorcery. Also, there's like silicone, like something had to be held together. So only brakes for this thing. Every bushing in this thing is absolutely caked. And I know it leaks oil like the son of a gun, so it's gonna need seals as well. On top of the smashed grill and hood. Parts list is gonna be deep on this one, boys. But I'm glad we have the space to do it now. That's the whole goal of this. Well, I think I found the reason why I have no brakes. That guy's bad. Absolutely just shot out the piston. So I'm assuming that's where my brake pad went, and yeah. And that's why I'm losing fluid as well. So we're gonna need some calipers up in this bad boy. New rotors, new pads, everything to get this all settled. I'll probably get all new bushings and arms later. Worry about getting the brakes good. And then also get a carburetor. And then we'll be all deleted and hopefully running all smooth. And then after all that, I'll move to the rear and work on the drum brakes. As always, I have parts to buy. Thank you guys so much. See you in the next one. God bless and peace out.